Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I forgot to mention in my last video that yes, I did cut my hair a couple days ago. I think it was like Thursday I cut my hair. I really like it. It is still Saturday, so my landlord should be here soon. He is just over at the neighbors, so I'm going to be keep looking out the door and the window to see when he pulls up or shows up. So we're on chapter 4 of James Patterson's First Love. I'm gonna quit talking and start reading the story so we can get it finished. But if you guys enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, let's get right on into the video. Chapter 4. We left the dog with one of Robinson's sticks of beef jerky, then headed to the end of the block, where Robinson pulled up short. "There it is," he whispered, with real awe in his voice. He grabbed my hand and we hurried through the intersection. "There what is?" I asked, but of course he didn't answer me. If things went on like this, we'd have to have a little talk, because I didn't want a traveling companion who paid attention to 50% of whatever came out of my mouth. If I wanted to be ignored, I could have just stayed in Kama Falls with my idiotic classmates and my alcoholic father. "There is the answer," Robinson said finally, sighing so big you have thought he just fell in love. He turned to me and bent down in an exhausted bow, sweeping his arm out like a valet at some super fancy restaurant, the kind of place we don't have in K Falls. "Alexandra, your chariot awaits," Robinson said with a wide grin. I rolled my eyes at him like I always do when he does this fake British stick with my full name, and then I rubbed my eyes again. My so-called chariot, it turned out, was actually a motorcycle. A big black Harley-Davidson with white wall tires and yards of shining chrome, and two black leather side bags decorated with silver garments. There were tassels on the handlebars and two cushioned seats. The thing gleamed like it was straight off the showroom floor. Robinson was beside me, whispering in some foreign language. "Twin cam, 96 speed twin," he said, then something about electronic throttle control and 6-speed transmission, and then a bunch of other things I didn't understand. It was an amazing bike, even I could see that, and I can hardly tell a dirt bike from a Ducati. "Awesome," I said, checking my watch, "but we really should keep moving." That was when I realized Robinson was bending toward the thing with a screwdriver in his hand. "Are you out of your mind?" I hissed. But Robinson didn't answer me again. He was going to hot-wire the thing. Holy sh! I ran to the other side of the street and ducked between two cars. Adrenaline rushed through my veins, and I pushed my eyes shut. There was no way this was happening, I told myself. No way he was going to actually get the thing started. No way this was how our journey would begin. I had it all planned out, and it looked nothing like this. Then the roar of an engine split open the quiet morning. I opened my eyes, and a second later Robinson's feet appeared on the other side of the Harley. "We're breaking the law," I should have screamed, but my mind simply couldn't process the change in plans. I couldn't say anything at all. I just thought, "He's running away in cowboy boots. That is not practical, and why didn't I bring mine?" "Stand up, Axie," Robinson yelled. "Get on." I was rooted to the spot, my chest tight with anxiety. I was going to have a heart attack right there on Cider Street, in between a pickup and a Volvo, with my other car as a broom. Bumper sticker. So much for my great escape. But then Robinson reached down and hauled me up, and the next thing I knew, I was sitting behind him on the throbbing machine with the engine revving. "Put your arms around me," he yelled. I was so hurt and so terrified that I did. "Now hang on." He put the thing in gear and we took off, the engine thundering in my ears. My dad was probably going to wake up on the couch and wonder if he just heard the rumble of an early summer storm. We shot past the Safeway, past the high school football field, past the real M.N. Turbine, where every Friday night my dad hooked himself up to a Budweiser IV and put the Mexican restaurant and past the Mexican restaurant where they put Parmesan cheese on top of their burritos. Yelkaman Falls, it was the kind of place that looked best in the rearview mirror. Seeing it flash past me, fleeing the rush, feeling the rush of the wind in my face, I suddenly didn't care if we woke up the entire stinking town. Eat my dust, I wanted to shout. Robinson let out a joyful whoop. We've done it. We're free.